Hello, boys and girls. In the previous lecture, we were discussing about the reaction mechanism types, and we were focusing on the substitution reaction. But because there was a shortage of time, I had to hurry up in the electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. So let me now continue this not the lecture on the electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Now, the name suggests that this is a substitution reaction. That means, as I said, so one of the atom or group of atom is getting substituted with another atom or group of atoms. So such reactions are known as the substitution reaction. Now, if the attacking reagent is electrophile, then it is known as the electrophilic substitution reaction. In the earlier lecture, I told that if the attacking reagent was a nucleophile and the reaction type was nucleophilic substitution reaction. But in this case, it is an electrophilic substitution reaction. Now, why we are telling aromatic here? Now, let us come to what is, first of all, let us discuss this in more detail in these slides. So, why this electrophilic substitution reaction can take place only in aromatic compounds? So, first of all, let us come to the aromatic substance, organic compound. The most basic aromatic organic compound is the benzene molecule. Now here, why we are calling this is as aromatic, and this is because of it is having the 6 pi electrons, and this 6 pi electron, that is the 3 double bonds having 6 pi electrons. Now they are delocalized, so that means they are moving around the 6 carbon atom. So that means the probability of finding the pi electron at a particular localized position is very less. So that means this delocalization of the pi electrons gives rise to extra stability of the benzene molecule, and this concept is known as the aromaticity. So benzene molecule, the benzene molecule, because it has got an excess of pi electrons, that means the 6 pi electrons are moving around the benzene molecule, and this because of the excess pi electrons, the benzene molecule is highly electron rich. So, what type of attacking reagent can attack a benzene molecule? So, we know very well that this benzene, because it is electron rich, will have greater tendency to be attacked by a electrophile. So, hence, it is the hydrogen atom of the benzene getting substituted by a electrophile. So, this is called as the electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Now, the electrophilic substitution reaction, depending upon the electrophile, that means if the electrophile is a nitro group, the nitro group, when it attacks the benzene, we get a nitrobenzene. Now, if the electrophile is a halogen, that means X plus, so that means this X plus will attack the get itself attached to the benzene ring and to give as a haloarene or halobenzene. Now, if the electrophile is a SO3 group. Now SO3, it is having no charge, but still it is an electrophile. So that means if the SO3 group attacks the benzene, it will give rise to a sulfonated benzene molecule. Similarly, if a aryl halide, that means the aryl group, that means what is an aryl group, or a alkyl halide, that means the alkyl halide, in the alkyl halide will break to give rise to a alkyl electrophile, and this alkyl electrophile will attack the benzene ring to give rise to a substituted benzene ring. So these are different examples of the electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. So in this slide, we are concerned with the nitration. So in the nitration, the electrophile that gets attacked is the NO2 plus. So aromatic organic compounds are nitrated by a electrophilic aromatic substitution mechanism involving the attack of the electron-rich benzene ring by the nitronium ion. So here you see the mechanism. In the first step, there is the formation of the nitronium ion, and the reagents are the concentrated nitric acid and sulfuric acid to give rise to a nitronium ion. Now this nitronium ion attacks the benzene ring to give rise to a intermediate, and the final product is the nitrobenzene. So this is the substitution. That means one of the hydrogen atom, this hydrogen atom is getting replaced by the nitronium ion, and this is called as a substitution reaction. And since the attacking reagent is a nitronium ion, it is called as the electrophilic substitution reaction. Now, in the case of the sulfonation, here the overall transformation is that one of the hydrogen atom of the benzene is getting substituted by a SO3H, giving rise to a sulfonic acid. And the reagent is for benzene, it is H2SO4 or SO3H2SO4, and in all cases we have to heat, that means we have to use fuming sulfuric acid. And the electrophilic species is the SO3, which can be formed by the loss of water from the sulfuric acid. Now, the sulfonation is reversible. Removal of water from the system favors the formation of the sulfonation product, and heating a sulfonic acid with aqueous sulfuric acid can result in the reverse reaction, that is desulfonation. So, sulfonation of benzene is carried out with fuming sulfuric acid that strongly favors the sulfonic acid formation. Now let us see the mechanism. Here we see that first is the formation of the SO3 electrophile. Thus SO3 will attack the benzene ring. This is the slow step, and you find that this is a intermediate that is formed, and the intermediate, it is carrying both the H plus the hydrogen and the SO3, and the final product is the sulfonic acid, and this is the fast step. So let us come to the halogenation. The electrophilic aromatic halogenation is a type of, again, electrophilic aromatic substitution. Now this organic reaction is typical of aromatic compounds and very useful method of adding halogens to an aromatic system. So here the general reaction is the benzene plus the halogen in the presence of a catalyst to give a halobenzene. And what is the mechanism? The first step is the formation of the electrophile. Now here the bromine, we have taken the example of bromine. The catalyst is the Lewis acid, that is it is ferric bromide. And if you are taking chlorine, then we have to take the catalyst as aluminium trichloride. So they are reacting to give a electrophile. This is containing a positive charge. Now this will attack the benzene ring at this point, the positive charge, and to give a intermediate. And in the presence of a dilute base, what happens? This base will abstract the proton or the hydrogen, and we get a bromobenzene.